I think we dive right in. I don't think there's a pistol, so see you in the server chat. So take Flyte starting things off on the CT side. Team Aether's map pick of Train. Something we've actually gotten to see a fair amount of in the major, which is always great to see, is Train gameplay. Huncho starting this one off strong, does get responded onto in Ivy. Meanwhile, A fights coming in fast as well. Louis flattens Misha. Micro unable to get the response through the smoke. Seb, though, does get the kill onto Crisp, but is in the 1 versus 3. On for the ace is Seb. Not going to happen this time, though, as Panic with the dualies will lock him down. So a good start for Take Flyte. Obviously, Train being a CT-sided map, but pistol rounds can really go either way, and this time it is going to be Team Aether looking to move fast toward the inner sight. Drop going in with the MP9, gets 2, but does get overwhelmed, but the HE and Chris with the triple. Take Flyte speed runs the second round. That is going to leave it to Team Aether to now buy on in to round number 3. That was fairly brutal first couple of rounds. Seb being the only one with kills for Team Aether so far. Couple of pieces of utility into team main to make sure to hold back the initial push for Team Aether. Nade sails on in, Micro eating the brunt of that. A lot of playing back hauls as well, and Umar going to be the one to come out on top. Sends dropped right to the afterlife. And a man advantage for Team Aether unfolds early on for this one. Big Ivy presence, and Crisp not going to be expecting that one. Does lead... this is a Panic now sandwiched in between the team main players and the attack out onto A. Huncho here for support, but this is still a 3 versus 5, though we've seen plenty of those get turned around. Panic just playing desperately from behind the smoke, manages to hit the headshot, but he's not going to be ready for Umar. So Team Aether now with a dominant position. Huncho not going to let them get that for free. 1 kill for 1, and now Louis all falls to him. Look at the damage, though. MP9 cuts off 100 HP off of 2 players. There's the headshot onto Seb and shreds through Sassy. Team Aether managed to get the bomb down, kill 4, but it's not enough. As Take Flyte, their newest pickup, Louis, goes huge in the clutch. Recovering the op is huge as well. That is one of those things that you just can't bear to lose on the CT side of Train. Bomb plant does mean the rebuy in for Team Aether, so... Wait, Louis' real name is not Louis? You're joking. I don't believe you. Oh, I don't believe that shot. Micro, just a quick peek out. And deletes the offer. He's good for another as well. So once again, Team Aether coming out swinging. A double kill early on in the round. Wasn't enough last round to fight through Take Flyte. Maybe one more, though. Seb falls out through ramp, but the refrag in for Team Aether does leave them in a fairly favorable position. Op recovered, and it looks like it is just going to be the save, so no shenanigans 2 rounds in a row. Hey, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. You just got here in time to see Team Aether winning what looks to be their first round here on Train. We got Train, Ancient, and I nearly said Anubis there. Mirage as our decider. Did someone say Arc Raiders? Oh, I am a big Arc Raiders fan, but I haven't gotten much time to play it. I have played more RuneScape than anything else. And that's not interesting streaming games, so I haven't been playing it on stream, so. Well, with a round victory, now Team Aether put themselves in a good spot to keep this one rolling along. Micro, again, early out from Team 8, and Take Flyte just don't have an answer for this. So, early pickup. Team Aether, though, they're working their way around. Take the early pickup and go inside. Going to be drop here to defend. Does have Chris behind him with the AWP, who spots the first. Deletes Umar from the server. Has to fall back off the Molotov, but still has shots from Isha. Meanwhile, Drop just working around Thomas. Double kill onto the ramp players. Leaves Seb alone. 1 versus 4, but catches Huncho from behind. No bomb does mean this one going to be a difficult conversion for Team Aether. Does he know that Louis is waiting here? He does, but not quite soon enough. So Louis will shred and take Flyte, take control of this game right back. And that's really unfortunate for Team Aether, because they have managed to take away enough guns from the 2 rounds before that one that if they had won the round, they would have had themselves a great position to start to regain into this one. Oh my goodness, wait, the flash? Micro and Louis just walk past each other. Louis going to be the first one to recover. We'll take his prize. This time it's Take Flyte, opening things up with the man advantage. Definitely not going to feel too comfortable if you're Team Aether off of that when you've been going into these rounds with early picks. Now you're forced to conjure up something new. We've seen them hit B a few times, and honestly, even with the Molotov that forces Chris out of position, this AWP is still hitting on these upper players. A rare miss, but Drop still in a position, spins around, but Seb is ready. So 2 versus 4 as the rotation starts to filter on over. I'm still not down yet. 45 seconds, and it feels like Team Aether have got these players locked in. Seb, though, oh my goodness, flattens 2. Does get melted by Louis. Now Misha, Galil in the 1 versus 2, spots the first player, going to be Louis. Bit of chip damage across. Just going to wait on the other side of Oil, but unfortunately out in the middle of nowhere. Will fall and Take Flyte, even though that bomb is down. A 5th round on that CT side. Starting to look pretty comfortable for themselves. Not a good sign if you're here for Team Aether. Oh, and we have lost Seb, so we have a timeout, which means I get to appear on your camera and say, hello, how's everybody doing tonight? Yeah, so I mean, if you go into the past games that Team Aether have been playing recently after picking up Umar, Train and Ancient have been 2 of the maps that they've managed to beat K-Storm on. So you have to expect that there's going to be something hopefully coming soon that brings them back into this one. But, I mean, let's see, wait, which way did these games go? So, looking at, looks like they won Train, lost Nuke. But the pause is over, so it's time for me to disappear. Bye! Team Aether. Looks like they need to up here They've been battered by the... They've been battered by the clutches, honestly. It doesn't feel like they're having issues with shooting, and it doesn't feel like they're having issues with strategy. It's just the tiniest little pieces. Micro going huge, bringing this one back to a 3 versus 3. And look at this Ivy. It worked before, and it's working this time too. Micro with 4 on the round has just take flight to the slaughterhouse. And it's just 2 Panic left with 9 HP. Micro likely looking for his ace, but Panic's off in another dimension here. I don't think he's going to go anywhere near the Hornet's Nest that Team Aether are presenting on the A-bomb site. Yeah, Micro absolutely carrying this one so far. Oh, finds the ace. There it is. A little bit of a labored ace, but gonna be feeling good there. So 9 kills, and 5 of them come from round number 7. And that is the round that Team Aether are really going to be pleased about. They finally break the money of Take Flight. They can make it past the MP9 and 5-7. This one feels like time to play catch-up. 5-2 could very easily make this one with the USPs of next round, a 4-2, but they lose Umar early. Misha with the trade. What I really want to see is what this CZ do. Because you don't get to see that too often. Ooh, you do have to be wary of your flank, though, if you're Team Aether. Being snuck up upon, and Panic's picked up the AK. Ooh, drop! 5-7 from below does get flattened. Trade out from Micro. But again, now Panic. Oh, this is a fantastic position to be in to cut off this rotation. That's the Opera. Sassy down. Bum as well. Headshot onto Seb. Looking for the 3rd. Micro now. Very rough spot. Grabs the AWP. Just looking for the A-bomb site. Take Flight hot on his heels. AWP rings out. Doesn't quite connect, and that's going to give Take Flight more opportunity to close the distance. But first shot. Finally getting one. Oh, they're just chasing him down, too. It's not even a question. It is obvious. Take Flight being extremely loud on this chase. Ooh, up going in. Does he get this? Micro's been hot-handed already. No scope. CZ comes out and hits the headshot. And Take Flight nearly running out of time. Running Team Aether out of time, but the kill will be enough. Well, that is unfortunate. That was pistol rounds, or pistols for Take Flight that they managed to convert off of. Hey, let's go, Seb. Thank you for the 4 months. Oh, a little bit of a rough Molotov off the side of boxes. But either way, at least there's rifles on the side of Team Aether. Though the Molotovs will do a very good job of sending them scampering out from Team Main. As the utility does fade, Micro gets a little bit optimistic out through Team Main. They lose Umar on the backside of things. Oh, Misha going in. Might just catch Huncho on the reload here in Hell. Oh, nade right at his feet. Forcing him away, but Satsy still next to him. Brothers in arms here in Hell. There's Seb answering as well. 2 Panic responds, running low on ammo. Seb, oh my gosh, it's just a bloodbath here. This train painted red. And Drop now in a great spot. Drop on 18 HP. Flash goes over, does blind him up, and there's the headshot as he flies around train. 7-2. The CT side looking clean for Take Flight. Well, that's going to be back down to pistols for the Aether side. Their own map pick. Not going too great, but there's always a chance to bring it back on the CT side. Though, these pistols already kind of getting the short end of the stick. Seb going to make the best of a bad situation against the Hop. Deagle coming out strong to make this one a 3 versus 4, but Ivy very much known to take Flight as a spot that Aether like to go. They've done this a few times. They've gotten... Their 2 rounds have been off of some really spicy Ivy pushes. Ooh, Umar with the rifle, but no armor, so the headshot just shreds him instantly. And yeah, this is just not so great. 2 rounds left in the half. That was a bit of a gimme. The pistols, not so great, but another chance here for Team Aether. In fact, 2 more chances. You gotta hope that you can make it at least a 4-8 if you want the real chance to bring this one back into a winnable game. Micro getting out ahead of the utility early. Headshot onto Louis. Trade from Chris, but he's been mollied off. Pushed away. Umar melts. And Panic. Not looking too panicked this time. Looking like a real cool hand to hold off the A-bomb site as Misha. Oh my goodness. Take Flight just stonewalling the A-bomb site off of Team Aether. Well, Slicer, you haven't seen it, but I mean, a lot of the attempts at the B-bomb site have also been not so great for Team Aether. The couple of rounds that they've won have been off the back of Ivy and entries out of A main. So Micro has been doing the majority of this entrying, has been really the brute force that Team Aether have been using to get onto these sites. But yeah, the B-bomb site looking pretty closed as well. Crisp has made sure to mark that as a closed over and over for Take Flight. Ooh, Flash goes in. We can see Micro sitting on the other side of this. 32 HP versus Drops 100, so it should be pretty easy kill. But the players coming down ramp do manage to make themselves a nice red carpet. 2 versus 1 now, and Huncho gonna have attention on either side. He knows that he's got the lurk, but it's the last round of the half, so he should go for the retake. As unlikely as it might be. On the other side of the map, though, we've got Sassy just like, I know there's somebody here looking around. 20 seconds. I don't think there's time to make it to the A-bomb site. I think you have to just go for the plant. And you've given Huncho enough time to rotate all the way around a ramp, but that might be exactly what they want as Sassy just paints his bed. 3-9 for Team Aether on the T side of their own map pick. Definitely a rough start to things. But now you get to go to the CT side. Definitely unfortunate start, but if Micro continues fragging the way that he has on T's side, You got to give Team Aether at least a little bit of a chance. This is their map pick. Oh my gosh, but Team Aether super fast out on the A-bomb site. Micro defending from new boxes. Clotheslines to panic, but that's only enough for the one. Louis with the trade. Bomb going to be going down now. And there's enough smoke on the site to stop Team Aether from really making a dent on this one. The crossfires to stop Z. Oh my goodness. It might be chalked, lads. Good kill back in for Umar. 3 versus 3. Seb having a battle in cams. Not going to be taken down. Drop. Does walk into Louis, though. 2 versus 2. They just need to pick up the kit. Is there a kit over by new boxes? Crisp just waiting for them to go for the retake, and there's not enough time. It's drop for 2 and take flight for double digits. Looking like they've got this one wrapped up with a bow just in time for the gift-giving season. So, a very desperate buy now for Team Aether to try and regain on this map. Pistol very much not going the way they wanted, but we've seen comebacks from worse score lines before, so you never really can say you're done until 13. Micro swinging in, but Crisp Kill is ready for him. Or Crisp is ready for him. Take flight. Already a man up. Umar just waiting in brown halls, waiting in upper, but Hunsho just ducks under the... Oh, Hunter ducks under the crosshairs. Meanwhile, Crisp over in Long Dog just shredding through Aether. I think any attempt at a comeback has just been quenched as Drop jumping around the corner for a third. Or Crisp with a third. And this one just could be about over. I don't think there's much of an opportunity for Team Aether to force in a second time here. Eagles and armor maybe, but they're looking at 9 rounds of buffer that they've got to bring this one back to just make it overtime. There is nothing happy about that. And the flashes from Long Dog. This A site might just be run over by Mac 10s. Seb wants to keep them off of it for just a moment. Umar with 1, but it's not going to be enough. 12-3, take flight on map point. Clearly outclassing Team Aether tonight. The best part is they're doing it with a sub. They don't have Jared. They're playing this with Hunsho, and it looks like he hasn't missed a beat. Well, no time like the present for a comeback. Rifles for Team Aether. A couple of good nades are always a good start. Softening up Louis a little bit. Making those M4s hit hard. Umar peeking. Oh my goodness. How many nades have we seen bounce off the walls? This truly is NA. I'm not even speaking about just that one. There have been a few that I haven't even mentioned that it's just like, yep, that bounced off the side of the wall. Now, at the very least, take flight, taking their time. They don't want to try and close it in a risky or... They don't want to risk anything to close this one out. They want to get it done the right way. 12-3, 13-3, both sound quite good. Pushing down ramp, Umar overwhelmed. Misha, good trade though. Might do something to keep them off, but with drop behind, already turning this into a 4 versus 3. Bomb in position. Crisp waiting for the push on out. Ooh, the spray down. Micro weakened. 4 versus 3. Drop with the kill. Does get traded right back, but it's going to have to be Seb. On the 1 versus 3, he's only got Louis as Crisp. Trades him out 13-3. My goodness, take Flyte looking hecking dominant.